In this part, we will talk about iframes. I'll walk you through the process of using iframes to embed web pages and other documents into your website. So grab a seat, relax, and let's dive in. Iframes are a powerful HTML element that allows you to include content from another source within your web page. They are commonly used for advertisements but can also be misused for hacking purposes. With iframes, you can embed external web pages or even your own HTML documents within your website. To create an iframe, you simply use the iframe element with a src attribute. The src attribute specifies the source of the content you want to embed. It can be a URL of an external website or a relative file path to a document of your choice. However, it's important to note that many major websites have disabled iframes to prevent security risks. For example, if we try to embed Google's website, we will likely encounter an error because Google doesn't allow its pages to be displayed within iframes. This is a security measure to protect against malicious activities, such as phishing attacks. It is a good practice to always include a title attribute for the iframe. This is used by screen readers to read out what the content of the iframe is. Set the title is equal to iframe box. However, there are still some websites that work with iframes. For instance, let's try embedding Wikipedia's homepage with a larger display area by setting the width and height attributes. Width equals 650. Height equals 350. After saving and reloading the page, you'll see Wikipedia's homepage embedded within our web page, fitting the specified dimensions. It's crucial to use iframes responsibly and avoid any activities that could compromise user security or violate website policies. Many websites have disabled iframes to prevent impersonation and protect user data. Alright, now let's move on to embedding another document within our web page. To do this, we'll create a new file called otherpage.html and pretend it's an advertisement we want to display. If you're using VS Code to generate an HTML document, you can type an exclamation point and hit Enter key to create a starter HTML structure. Inside otherpage.html, let's add some content. We'll use an h1 header tag and set it to say this is an advertisement. We can also modify the background color using the style attribute and choose a specific color. It may be green. Additionally, we'll adjust the height of the advertisement, perhaps setting the height to 100 pixels. To embed this advertisement within our main web page, we need to specify the source or the relative file path. Since both files are in the same directory, we can simply list the file name, otherpage.html. After saving and reloading the page, you should see the advertisement file embedded. By default, embedded pages have a border around them. To remove it, we can use the style attribute again and set the border CSS property to none. Save and reload the page, and the border should no longer be visible. So, folks, that's how you use iframes to embed content from another source into an HTML document. While iframes are commonly used for advertisements, it's important to note that they can be misused for hacking purposes. Stay responsible with their usage. If you found this video helpful, please don't forget to smash that like button, leave random comments down below, and subscribe to become a fellow web content.